Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. And in today's video, I literally just want to say, read the freaking room, 2K, because what are we doing? What are we doing? 198,000 VC for a Galaxy Opal starter option pack, which gives you a, not option pack, I'm sorry, equal chance pack, which will give you one of the 10 Galaxy Opal starters that are in these pack for less than $50 guaranteed. But it's a $50 VC purchase, basically, because $50 on VC will get you 200,000 VC. You then spend 198,000 and you get this equal chance pack. Now, to be fair, there are some really good opals. We've talked about this a while. I 100% would not recommend in the slightest opening this. This is another pack that you are just spending a bunch of money for a chance to get one of the guys you want, because there is as good of a chance that you get LeBron and SGA. There is just as good a chance that you're going to get Damian Lillard or Tyrese Halliburton or one of the ones that you don't want as much for, again, 200,000 VC, basically $50 of real money again. And that just... it's the way this whole promo has been, and it's absurd. What is this whole weekend? How are they not going to make anything accessible with MT? How are they going to not give anybody any opportunities at any cards with MT? Like, this has been, I will give 2K, and I don't want to give them credit because I don't think it's a good thing, but I will say I think this is kind of genius by 2K, this entire drop, because all it has done is just bait people's MT out of the market, because it has enticed people to open so much MT of packs, and it has taken so much MT out of circulation. So many people had saved tons and tons of MT and had 1 million MT, 2 million MT sitting on their account, went and spent 1 million MT or 2 million MT on packs and didn't really get all that much, and they're not that excited about it anymore, but they blew all their MT. So then when good content drops in a few weeks, they're going to have to spend money on MT so that they can get cards if they want to keep their team updated instead of having all their MT saved. I don't think that this pack only concept for the best cards is expected to be something that will last. If it is something that lasts, I think the game will die very quickly, because I do not think they will be able to survive pushing out that much of their consumer base by making every single week this much of a money grab, which makes me think that this is a kind of a one-time thing, but it's a one-time thing intended to zap the market, basically, to get people's currencies out of the market, to get them to spend, so that then they are drained on currency, so that then later in the year they have to spend more to get currency again because they don't have a ton saved up. So if you still have MT saved up, again, I want to say, please save the MT you have. There are tons of good cards coming. I promise there's going to be tons of elite cards coming that will be great and will have much improved SIGs and animations and stuff like that. Cards, really, none of these cards are exactly OP, with the exception of, I mean, Kareem is ridiculously OP, yes. LeBron, SGA, a couple of the other opals are really, really good. Giannis, even, like, I'd say Jokic and a couple others, like, they're really good. I wouldn't say they're insanely overpowered. Even guys like, I guess, Mac McClung, kind of. That Miles Turner is really, really good. He's a really, really darn good card. Like, there are some good ones for sure, but in general, they're not that OP. Like, there are going to be tons and tons of other cards that are dropping in the near future. I hope we never see a 100 overall card again until July, but I don't know what they were thinking with Kareem, but I just pretend he doesn't exist, and I hope I never play the card. If this was a normal weekend, I would have titled this video something along the lines of, should you open the Galaxy Opal Equal Chance Pack? The answer is no. Do not open this Equal Chance Pack. Do not spend any more money on this game this weekend. If you have already spent money on MT, I know a lot of people have been drained. I know me personally have been drained a little bit. Then, oh well. But at this point, don't spend any more. Let's not encourage this anymore. If anything that requires VC only, especially, we're not doing that. I mean, a combination of VC only, so spend your money only, or gamble. And even then, you're still not guaranteed the card you want. No matter how much you spend, there is literally no way to guarantee the card you want from this weekend's drop if you want any of the specific Galaxy Opals. No matter how much you spend. That is absurd. And then with a Galaxy, I mean, we have another way to guarantee yourself one, sure, with VC, except it is an equal chance that you got a 1 in 10 chance to get the guy you want. Say you want Bron or Giannis or SGA, you got a 3 in 10 chance. You got a 30% chance at 3 of the best opals. I don't know what to tell you, to be honest, man. And like, this whole weekend has been a complete disaster, and it's just been a complete lesson of, like, a literal lesson in what, because I don't know entirely that it's as bad. Here's the thing. It's not bad for 2K. This weekend, I'm trying to figure out the words to use properly. This weekend has not been bad for 2K. I'm sure they've made a lot of money off of this weekend. Now, they have also pissed off a massive portion of their player base. But at the same time, I do think there is, at this point, not enough. Believe it or not, I still don't think they have actually pushed away enough players to where this is actually going to really negatively affect them as a company. Assuming this is not a consistent trend, I can't see this being a consistent trend. I gotta think season 5 is coming right here next week. You gotta think the rewards are going to be better. You gotta think we're going to start getting some more free content. You gotta think that the grindable stuff is going to come back in full force very soon. I just can't see sets like this and weekends like this being consistent and sustainable, because I just think it will destroy the community entirely if it goes on for more than a week or two. I don't know. That's just my thought process. So honestly, I find it hard to believe something like this is going to continue. It just seems very unrealistic. And even though it is terrible and greedy, it's almost a little bit too it's not super out of character for like trying to make money, but it feels a little out of character in terms of how greedy it is. And for me, I feel like it's unlikely that continues, but who knows? It might continue. Regardless, like I said, don't spend any more. It's time to be done. We're done spending on this. Do not open this. It's just gotten ridiculous. These cards, again, they're not that good. And I have Braun and SGA, but like, let's just take Braun and SGA out of the equation. We'll just take those cards out of the lineup entirely. And like, you don't need any of these Galaxy Opals to have a great team. Look at the squad I have right here. I mean, this team right here can compete at the highest level, 100%. Obviously, I have one of the best teams in the game, and I have almost every single card. But this team, I mean, there are still lots and lots of good free cards, lots and lots of good cards people have locked in. There are still top tier options in a lot of different places. There is no reason, I don't think, to panic about the content, because this team that I have right now here on screen matched up against the same team with LeBron, SGA, and Giannis. I don't think there's a huge difference. I still think the better player is probably going to win the game, or I should say the player who has the RNG and the algo more on their side is going to win the game, because the gameplay sucks as well, but that's a whole different concept, a whole different discussion. I complain about the gameplay enough in other videos. I don't think I need to sit here and complain about the gameplay a ton in this one. That's another thing that I hope will get changed before season 5 is some off-ball defense tweaks, some actual gameplay patches. Continue to improve the gameplay, please, but I just don't think that's going to happen realistically. I think we're kind of screwed on the gameplay front until 2K25, unfortunately. Either way, we're just in a weird situation with this game as a whole, and I don't know where we go from here, to be honest. I'm fascinated, I really am, to see where we go from here in the near future, because I just don't think a week like this is sustainable. I think this was a big time negative for the community, and I'm really interested to see what it looks like next week. Like, are they going to bring back grindable content the way that the Inferno set was? I feel like that's probably coming back in the near future. That would not surprise me, because I feel like they need to cheer up people, and they need to cheer them up quick when it comes to this game. So regardless, obviously, I am actually one of the few lucky ones when it comes to this weekend's content, and yet I still strongly say, do not spend your money. No more. Don't give 2K. Don't encourage this. Don't buy this Opal option pack. Don't give into this content anymore. Just don't. Wait it out or stop playing the game. Honestly, if you don't like it, you can stop playing the game as well. I think that's a totally reasonable and logical option, because I've gotten the greediest that they've ever been. And yeah, at the end of the day, this is ridiculous. I don't know what they're thinking. It blows my mind. I hope y'all enjoy my rambling. I know it's a little bit all over the place, but I hope y'all did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. And I appreciate y'all. Peace.